Well, hello, welcome or welcome back, whichever it is. I'm happy you're here. Tonight's dinner, another quick and easy. I'm going to make a dinner for 6 out of crescent rolls, and it's gonna be under 10 bucks. Want to see what I do? Come on with me. Let's go heat up the pots. Let's get it, let's go. Alrighty, so this is included in my $10. I do add just a smidgen. This is a 1/4 cup, but it's half of a 1/4 cup, so it's like 1/8 of a cup. I sprinkle that. Probably didn't even need all of that, but since it's in there, I'll do it. You add that. It helps with the sweetness of the corn. So, all right, well, let's get onward, forward. Let's get to the main course. Just want to get that started. Okay, so now we're going to get to the meat of the bump. This is a little bit over, I don't have my glove on my hand, it's a little bit over a pound of meat here. I got it on sale. It's almost 1.5 pounds, 1.44. That's what I have. I'm going to take this, I'm going to dice it up into little pieces. You really only need 1 pound of meat, but I am going to make an extra one for Eric, so I just need a little bit extra, so I bought it where it was heavy like that. And we're just going to basically cube these up. That's what we're going to do. And get those cut up, bite-sized pieces, and into the pan they're going to go. Let me cut this up. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get a little bit of olive oil in the pan. We're gonna get to browning up this chicken. And it'll finish in the oven, but I just wanted to get a couple of pieces out here to make sure they're all cut up good sized pieces. Okay, let me wash my hands so we can get to cooking this. All right, these are what you're going to need. You're going to need some salt. I like Lawry seasoning salt better than table salt. Paprika, chopped onion, or you could use fresh, garlic, pepper, onion powder, and olive oil. We're just going to saute it in all of these and get that going like that. Okay, so while the oil is getting hot, I wanted to show you, you can also make this recipe with canned chicken. But since it's such a quick and easy recipe tonight, I'm gonna go with the full chicken. So let's get the chicken into the pan. And we're just gonna season it. Can you believe it's going to feed all of us? With some onion powder. I can figure out how to open it. Just throw some in there. Season with your heart. Get every little piece covered. Some garlic. Can never have too much garlic as far as I'm concerned. Some paprika. And I'm saying this is maybe a teaspoon of what I've put in here so far. Some salt. You could use table salt or whatever kind of non-MSG kind of thing you want. I always like seasoned salt when it comes to chicken. And some pepper. To open that up because I need a little bit more than a shake. And basically all we're going to do, brown that chicken up. All right, so we're just going to let this brown. About halfway there. I forgot to mention, I did set the oven at 375. That's preheating. And we're almost done. We're not almost done. The chicken's almost done. All right. So that chicken is all cooked through. We're going to turn the heat off here. And that's all the cooking you're going to do on the stove top. We're going to transfer this onto a bowl. Let me move you guys over. Okay, so we're going to take the chicken. And we're going to put it right in here. And all the flavors too. We're going to add a bag of broccoli. I've already warmed it in the microwave. It's not cooked all the way through, but it's definitely not frozen. It's a little bit warm, about 3/4 of the way there. So we're going to add that to the mix. Whole bag. Probably should have gotten a bigger bowl. We'll see what we can do. You're going to need a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. I'm using this. It's either this or Hellmann's for me. And then we're going to mix this around because after this, we're going to need to add sour cream. And what I'm going to have to do is take some out because Eric can't use sour cream. So he has his kind, which I'll show you. Eric uses VIOLIFE cream cheese. It's pretty good. I've tried it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But we're going to mix this through, and then this is 4 ounces of cream cheese. I'm not the biggest fan of putting cream cheese in things, but this is what it calls for. So let me mix this up and take a little bit out for Eric, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I separated some of the chicken from that, put it here for Eric. So Eric's got a little bowl going on. We got a little bowl. This is 1/2 a block of softened cream cheese. This is Eric's. Going in here. Half a block of our cream cheese, regular cream cheese. Just going to break it up a little bit because it's not quite softened. It's kind of softened, but not quite. But the heat of the chicken will melt it down. All right. I'm going to mix this up before we add the rest of the ingredients because it's going to get hard to mix. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take it and mix it up, and we're going to need some, you know what, let me add the other things in. You want a tablespoon of chopped onions, tablespoon, and a little bit garlic, salt and pepper, a little more garlic because you got the other things we've added in there, and there's going to be more stuff yet. Garlic, salt and pepper. Now I added the seasoned salt, so I'm going to taste mine before I add any more salt. That's going to go in. Now this calls for a cup of cheddar. I don't have cheddar, so we're just going to use Colby Jack. That's what I have. That's what we're using. Okay, so I got it all mixed up. I gave it a taste to make sure it doesn't need anything. This is just getting bigger and bigger. It didn't look like a lot of food at first, but the more I put in it. All right, so we got I added in the tablespoon of the dried onions and the garlic, and just to beef it up. Now it does call for cheddar. I don't have any, so I'm going with what I have, okay? Now you can make this any old kind of way. You can make this buffalo wing style, barbecue sauce. I mean, once you got the basic recipe down, you got this down. There's a cup of cheese going in. Yep, a cup of cheese is going in. And that was a legitimate cup of cheese too, not my kind of a cup of cheese where I just grab and go. All right, so I'm gonna mix this all up, and then we'll get the crescent rolls out, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with those crescent rolls, how this is gonna feed my entire family. That's ours. Here's Eric's. He's gonna be eating this for days. That's a lot of food. All right, so let me show you what we're gonna do with the crescent rolls. Okay, we're gonna need 2 rolls. So just an FYI, Eric's, I used 1 roll and I cut the triangles down the middle. I'm just opening up this first roll now. Oh, almost forgot. Make sure you spray your pan. Now, I don't have a big enough cookie sheet, so this is like my broiler pan that I just put some foil over. So we're going to lay out the crescent rolls in a kind of like a circle pattern. So you're just going to unroll them. Now we're going to put the points to the outside and these to the middle. And you're going to put 8 down, and you're going to try and make a circle. You could just put them end to end if you want. I'm just going to try and get it a little bit how I might want it. Nah, I'm just going to do this. Okay, just going to overlap the ends ever so slightly. See, I'm just unrolling it. This is a quick weeknight recipe when you really don't have much else going on. And you just want to get dinner done. Maybe mine's going to be like oblong. Okay, so now when you get this part, you got your little kind of a circle looking there. You get your other roll, and you're going to fill in the spots that you didn't do. Because you're going to want this to look like a ring when we're done. And then you're going to fill it in these spots like that. Like so. This is how come you can get a lot of food in these things, because you've gotten them where this whole area is where the food can go. But I'm not sealing them down yet because I want to make sure they're right where I want them. I don't need to make a bigger circle or anything like that. Because then we're gonna pinch them together like that. All right, so I got a bit of a circle going on here. I'm just gonna pinch the ends down so that they stick together a little bit. That's really all you gotta do. Just press them down. Okay, all the way around. And then we're just gonna spoon it in. It's that simple. You just take your ingredients, and pardon the hands, guys, because I don't know any other way to do this but use my hands. And we're going to go all the way around and just pile it high. Okay, hands are clean. All you're going to do is you're going to take these and you're going to wrap it over. All the way around. Just stretch it on over. And then when you get all the way around, you're going to want to tuck the ends in. Okay? You see how it is? Now with mine, this looks pretty. If you're going to serve it like as a dish, when family is, but since my family is only here, I'm gonna take these ends, I'm gonna tuck them under like that and just bring it back over. Just a little bit to cover up more real estate. I would be much, much, much neater about it if I was serving this at a party or something like that. But no sense in tucking it under when you can have more strips going over top. Just pinching it together. And that's it. You go all the way around, pinch it or tuck it, whatever you want. And then this goes in our oven for 20 minutes. I have mine set at 375. That's because these call for 375. Some of them call for 325. This particular brand says 375. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it a ring. I'll show you Eric's. Here's Eric's, all ready for the oven. That's what yours is going to look like. All right, so let me put this in the oven and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. All right, so that's the family one. 20 minutes in the oven. Well, 20 to 30, depending on your oven. But let me get it in the oven and show you what it looks like. All right, let's take this out of the oven, see what we're working with here. Woo! Yummy! 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 Oh, that smells absolutely divine. There's Eric's. Woo! Look at that. Would you looky there? Looky, looky, looky. I can't lift it up too much. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. That thing is huge and it is heavy. Okay, let's get to the table. Let's get to tasting this. Now we got this cooked up with the chicken and the broccoli and the cheese. I got corn on the cob over here. I got some Spanish rice in the oven and a slice of what was left of the cornbread for me and a salad. Tell me, for $10, now the salad's not included in the $10 because I already had the salad, but all of that, 10 bucks. I could feed an army on this. Alrighty, here comes Eric's. I'm going to cut it in between the little rows there. His cheese is a little melted on there. About to say, where did I just cut it? Ooh, that's hot. Look at that. Ooh, you see that steam coming out of there? Ooh, that's gonna be hot. He's gonna need a minute for that to cool off. Well, let me serve up the plates and we'll meet you at the table. Oh wait, no, you want to see ours. Oh my goodness. Let's cut into a piece. Hope you could see it. The first piece never comes out right. Well, there went my toe.
You okay?
Alrighty, well, the toe's still there. Now ours is a little bit different than Eric's because he's got different cheese than we do. But look at that. Look at the goodness, the steam coming off of that thing. I don't know if you could see it, but it's all right there. Good side of that. See all that ooey gooey goodness? All right, let's get it on the plate. If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. All right, guys, give it a go. Eric has the one that has the plant-based cheese in it, and Yasmin has the one with the traditional cheese. See what they think. They've never had this. This is new. Ooh, Yasmin's eyes almost popped out of her head. Really like it? All right. Well, high praise indeed. You got something going on over there, Mr. I almost called you by your last name. Mr. Eric?
It's good. I really like it. And it tastes really good.
Oh, that breading.
I'd rather eat than talk.
Okay. Well, Eric told me, he said, how big is that ring? Oh, forget about it. I'll finish that by tomorrow. We'll see. All right. Well, let's get the rest of us plated up and get to eat. You got anything to say there, Miss Yoya?
It was absolutely perfect.
Absolutely perfect. Wouldn't change a thing, huh?
I love my rice.
Okay. But as you guys know, we could do this with barbecue chicken, buffalo chicken, all kind of different things. So it's not just a one-hit wonder. All right, well, let's get up the rest of the plates out. And this is what's left of Eric's. He ate half of his ring. He really put a whooping on it. He really liked it. Okay, we're ready for the wrap-up. Here you go. Just that one little piece, that entire thing was covered. Just to give you for reference, that's how big a piece is left. This thing went from here, all the way down off the edge over there, back up around off the edge over there, all the way around. This is a huge food. There was so much, they couldn't even eat anymore. They tried, they really did try to finish it, but couldn't do it. So there you have it. I hope you try it. I hope you like it, and leave me a comment either way. Okay. Bye-bye.